All right, folks, we're back now with Dr. Darien taking a look at a publication that suggests that dementia cases are expected to double to 1 million by 2060, with African Americans being impacted the most. Explain this one.
So these are some concerning numbers. This comes from a large community study, over 16,000 people, over 30 years of data. And they did this to project the rate of dementia in the future and also understand our individual risks. And they found something startling. For the adults over the age of 55, the lifetime risk of developing a diagnosis of dementia was up to 42%. They also saw some other risk factors. For example, women have higher rates of dementia than men. This is thought to be due to the fact that women simply live longer. And then they also found, as you said, that Black Americans have higher rates of dementia. Now, that's likely secondary to higher rates of cardiovascular disease within our community, high blood pressure, diabetes, and less equitable access to healthcare and screening. These problems, unfortunately, are circular.
But why does it seem the numbers are getting bigger? Like, what's changed?
You know, I think that one idea is that this study has more data. And so it's not necessarily that something has changed, but maybe we have a more accurate understanding. And also in terms of the risk, we see that that's growing. What increases our risk of dementia? We're talking about high blood pressure, diabetes, a sedentary lifestyle, lack of physical activity. So I think what's most important is if you connect this to a prior study that shows that up to 40% of cases of dementia are preventable, you just have to figure out where you can manage in your lifestyle. Regulating your blood pressure, managing your diabetes, getting physical activity, and something really important, getting your hearing checked. That is a strong risk factor for the development of dementia. So it's so important to make sure that you remain as healthy as possible.
And in 15 seconds, why are the numbers so different for African Americans?
Again, I think it's secondary to many factors. You talk about structural effects of systemic racism, higher rates of diabetes and blood pressure, and less equitable access to healthcare and screening. All of these are connected and reasons why we need to do more work in communities in need.
Got to do more.